Baby, yeah. We have a very talented man on the line with us today for the F-Cube interview. Hi there, I'm Melanie Oliveira for 938 Live. Based in Sydney, New South Wales, Jason Thompson is a seasoned MC and Austin Powers impersonator, and he'll be in Singapore for the 2009 F1 Singtel Singapore Grand Prix celebrations. Now, Jason specializes in corporate and large private parties, delighting folks with his Austin Flowers alter ego and keeping them in fits of giggles with his uncanny impersonations of one of the film world's most beloved comic characters. Hello, Jason. How are you?
Baby. How are you, baby? I'm having a good time. Oh, I am. I'm certainly having a good time, and I'm looking so forward to coming to Singapore, baby.
I'm feeling randy already. Jason, that's really spot on. How did you first come across Austin Powers to create Austin Flowers?
Well, I'm talking as me now, is that right? Or would you like Austin back again?
It's completely up to you, Jason. But let's talk to Jason now.
Yes, how I started, years ago, I've been a bit of an impersonator from way back as a child. I used to mimic everybody. And when I saw the movie, I just went, oh my God, that guy's just so much like me in real life. Even my laugh is very much like that, and just my real laugh. So it's not too hard to twig, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Everyone, just in case you're wondering, the beeping is as a result of a long-distance line phone call we're having with Jason right now. But not to worry, he's still with us and trying to put up the beep.
Oh, yes, I'm beeping all over the place. Beep, beep. Sorry, baby, go on. See, I keep dropping in and out of my character. I'm confused.
I know, so am I, but you know what to do. It's all about the craziness of Austin Flowers. How long did you study the character, Jason? How did you observe him?
Oh, well, it didn't take too long. As I said, I was watching the movie, and it just resonated. And I suppose as an impersonator, you're always doing that. You resonate with something in the character that's in you. So it's really me just being me, and that's what happens down on the track. I'm really doing a lot of situational comedy, and that is my strength, doing the situational comedy stuff.
So the turnaround time didn't really take too long. It probably just took a couple of months to half a year to get it all down pat?
No, just straight away, basically.
Oh.
It's like, there's a few cliches when he does the, oh, behave, and, all those things are just coming from my spirit, really. So in the real situational comedy stuff, like I'll be doing down at the track, people are interacting with me. It's just, whatever. If someone steps on my foot, I go, oh, sorry, baby. Oh, so it's really what's ever happening in the moment, and that's what I love about what I do. It's improvised situational comedy, so you're just stating the obvious of what's happening in the moment,
How did you go about perfecting the Austin Flowers look, Jason? What with the velvet mod style, the suit and all. How did you go about getting that look down pat as well?
Well, I just went to my tailor and said, copy this. I've got the images from Austin, but I'm technically Austin Flowers, not Austin Powers. So yes, it's just basically. I'm a '60s child myself. I won't tell you exactly what time I'm born, but they say show me a boy at 7 and I'll tell you the man. So I think I got in my 60s saturated with that sort of 60s consciousness of this free spirit, and I'm a big kid with an old soul, so I just love to play, but I'm a big kid with responsibility.
Now, Austin Powers has an unsightly set of teeth, all yellow and jutting out, but Austin Flowers has a nice set of choppers. But do you just have a set of Austin teeth just in case?
Well, you obviously haven't done your homework, because in his last two movies, because he's got his time machine, you have a look at the movies, he's got perfect teeth because he's had them fixed, you see. Yeah. He doesn't actually go into detail in the movie, but when you analyse his last two movies, he's got perfect teeth.
Ah. And what about Dr. Evil? Do you do him sometimes?
I have done him before. I've done some corporate events where I've been in Austin all night, and then I go, I'm not who you think I am, and I take off my wig, and I would have the bald thing underneath, and I had a stunt team with real machine guns take over the whole event and take the CEO as a hostage and so forth. So yeah.
So you treat the CEOs the way other people wouldn't dare to approach them.
Well, what I do as a impersonator, and these, especially corporate entertaining, it's different to doing live shows where you're doing the same performance every night. When you're doing corporate entertainment and private parties, they're one-offs. And with CEOs, basically I'm a court jester with all my characters that I do. And the court jesters of old, as you know, are the only ones that could make fun of the king without getting their head chopped off. So the new kings are these CEOs. So you can basically be like a big kid and state the obvious, and everybody's thinking, things, and you just state what everybody's thinking. Everybody just cracks up laughing.
So these guys, these CEOs, these men, how do they react to you? Do some of them manage to, unwind a bit and have fun?
Well, that's what it's all about. They might have had a 3-day conference or a big Christmas party when it's time to, it's like school's out and let's have a bit of fun. So what I do is I'm basically reaching into the soul through a character that people are already familiar with, and I'm inviting them to, come out and play, baby. It's time for some shits and giggles, and it's like the inner child comes out in people, and I love it. I love what I do. It's the art of play, which I think is missing in the world today.
And I'm sure Austin Flowers has brought you more female admirers as well.
Oh, behave. Oh, yes, Austin's got a reputation, hasn't he? Shall I make you horny, baby? Yeah, honestly. Oh, can I say that on radio?
Of course you can, baby.
Oh, shagadelic, baby.
Why don't you tell us more about some corporate event or party that you hosted that was a little bit out of the ordinary, even for Austin Flowers, Jason?
Oh, well, every event's always different, depending on if you're doing, some accountants, or you might get some ad agency people. They're a little bit different, but they're all different, and they're all just wonderful. Every time I do my gigs, they're just, everyone's beautiful. And some of the parties I do are over $1 million with all the theming and everything, and they're just so, it's the similar format. Everybody might be in fancy dress. It might be a 60s theme, so I do Austin, and basically everybody's just letting loose and having fun. But I mean, they're all fantastic. I've done gigs where I'm standing on huge big speakers and going out of control, and I can as Austin. I love my job. It's just like I can basically dance on tables and run amok and not get locked up.
How far has this gig as Austin Flowers taken you? Has it taken you to the States, to Dubai, to the Middle East, perhaps?
Well, yes, I've done it. I've done it in fact, I've done it for an event company in Singapore. I can't remember quite who it is at the moment, but I've done stuff in Vietnam. I've done stuff in Thailand, mostly through Australasia. But next year I'm going off to America. I'm basing myself in New York a little bit, so I'm becoming more intergalactical, baby. Yeah, I've done the Philippines. I've done, I was there last year, as you know, from Formula One last year for the Singapore Grand Prix, and obviously I'm back by public demand.
Tell us what you'll be doing in Singapore later this month, Jason. Where and when can we catch you?
Well, it's all around the track. If you look online, I think you've got the official website. There's a schedule there with all my appearances around where they'll be on the track. So if you want to come down and have a lot of fun with all my groovy girls too, because there's about 12 girls that are all dressed up and, with Foxy Cleopatra and, all the other ones, a lot of you-know-what, and Felicity Shagwell. No fembots though, baby, no fembots. But yeah, it's going to be, and I think there'll be like in one of my last movies with fuck you and fuck me will be there.
You know what? I completely forgot about them. You just made me remember. But the real Foxy Cleopatra, Beyonce, will be in town as well.
Yes, I know. It's going to be lots of fun. So maybe we'll party together a little bit.
Any last words from Austin Flowers, Jason?
Oh, just have a good time, baby, and reclaim your inner child. Come out and be free like the 60s. Love, peace. And it's going to be lots of fun down at Singapore. It's going to be Sing-a-Rich, baby.
Thank you so much. And that was Jason Thompson and Austin Flowers. For more on this laugh-a-minute guide, go to entertainoz.com.au and watch out for him at the Singtel Grand Prix, the night race in Singapore.